had to take care of something. But I want to show you, as I said in the first video, there is no site selected for the NFL draft red carpet in Pittsburgh, let alone the draft itself. There's ideas of where it's going to be located. And so there is calls for making the NFL draft Pittsburgh's NFL draft, as you can see, with black and gold everywhere and all kinds of activities and activations to partake in activations or sponsorship events and setups, right? So, like this one, where you're kicking a football. And so the uh, the theme of the NFL draft in Pittsburgh is the bridge to the future. And because Pittsburgh is known for its bridges, the NFL draft, this next Pittsburgh article reads, it presents the opportunity for the next generation to have their lifelong dreams realized. What better place to take that journey than the city of bridges, Pittsburgh? I didn't know Pittsburgh was referred to as a city of bridges. You learn something new every day, right? Embrace the uniqueness of that and the amount of legendary local athletes, it reads here, that have gone on to make their name in the National Football League, announcing picks for the teams that they made their name with. For example, Aaron Donald announcing the Rams' second-round pick, Darrelle Revis of the Jets, Ty Law of the Patriots, and so on. That's one idea. And then somebody else has another idea, talking about the celebrities that come from Pittsburgh and inviting them, musicians, actors, and so on. Because I didn't know that. That's Alan Saunders' idea. Then others want to embrace the history of steel and the Steelers, that blue-collar ethic that Pittsburgh has been known for so long. And so there are a number of different ideas here, but there's nothing that really focuses on the NFL draft red carpet. Now, there is the author here is presenting. I believe I met her when she was in Las Vegas, but she is, as you can see, this is the 2022 NFL draft in Las Vegas, right? And so she is also saying that that there are endless possibilities, and Pittsburgh has an ever-growing football culture, and because of that, the NFL has some thinking to do, she says, and so do they. And she says that she wants to hear from you regarding your ideas. And there's this wish list, right? There's this box that she has for this wish list, okay? But I don't see her concept idea for the NFL draft red carpet, so I'll ask, what is your concept? What is your idea for the NFL draft red carpet in Pittsburgh? And you would say, what's her name? Her name is Donnie Ray Blackwell. This was written April 23rd, 2025. Okay? So Donnie Ray, what's your idea for the NFL draft red carpet? I don't see that anyone's presented one. All right? Then we have Next Generation Newsroom and Abigail Hackus, because it's a uniquely Pittsburgh NFL draft. And so her idea along those lines is to, kids running a 40-yard dash, kicking field goals, players lining up for autographs, the things we've seen in other NFL drafts, right? But then she doesn't really offer any idea per se. Well, she has one layout. Here's the layout that's being proposed. Look at this, right? This, okay? So here is stadium. Is this a pop-out? It's not a pop-out. And this is, I believe, kind of the central area, right? If I can zoom in here. Yeah, that's the theater. That's the draft theater, okay? So I would think the red carpet would have to be in here someplace. Not sure that what they're thinking is. It's hard to tell from this layout. There's no legend. no way to really determine that. Okay. Um, so, but it does read that portions of the riverfront, including the Great Lawn, will be used for the NFL draft in 2026, according to a letter of commitment that includes the map that I just showed you. Uh, it's provided through a right to know request from the Sports and Exhibition Authority. And so it goes on to talk about the numbers the draft is expected to draw, that sort of thing. But Abigail Hackus doesn't give us her view, you know, of what's going to happen with the NFL draft red carpet. So we don't know. We don't know. We're still stuck here. Um, I presented a possible scenario in the park based on what I read, and I would have to assume that's still the possibility. I don't know, but we don't have. And if you have it, let me know. We don't have at this point a an idea where the NFL draft red carpet is going to be. Um, hopefully, it will be. Fingers crossed. I love the NFL draft red carpet. The concept should never die. I think it's an incredible idea. All right, subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com.